say.
Yeah, I've been asleep.
Yes, welcome back to Eyewitness News at 11:30 a.m. I'm Brandy Hitt. We are just days away now from all of those 4th of July celebrations and, of course, the big fireworks shows. The city officials are also urging you at home to stay safe. Eyewitness News reporter Rachel Brown has more.
It's Tuesday. I just know I had to go up to that street. Up the street.
Firefighters are preparing for America Fest, Southern California's largest 4th of July fireworks display. Spraying 14,000 gallons of phosphate to high-risk brush areas surrounding Rose Bowl Stadium, a preventative measure to keep trees and grassland from burning that is effective for months.
And the funny thing about it,
this is a year that is
I've
going to
been
be worse
watching
than
cherries
any other,
for the
is what the
longest time.
projections are telling us.
Firefighters and
I
police
don't
have a
know if
message.
you
If
have
you want to
noticed,
see
but
fireworks,
cherries
go to
are
an official
ridiculously
fireworks
overpriced.
show like the one here. Doing it yourself is illegal.
I don't think you talking about damn near $4 a
To
pound.
remind everybody to
That's
enjoy the holidays
ridiculous.
and stay safe and avoid the use of personal fireworks.
LA
Donald
Police
Trump
Chief
might
Michael Moore
wanna,
tweeting, the risk is not worth the
leave those
reward.
migrants alone and let them pick some
$500
cherries.
per offense and a very high
And I
probability
ain't
of
saying that
serious
it's
harm.
funny. I'm just
According
telling
to
you.
the U.S.
Because ain't
Consumer
nobody
Product
else out there
Safety
picking that
Commission,
shit.
on average, 180 people go to the emergency room every day with fireworks-related
And you sitting
injuries
there saying,
during the month around the 4th of July holiday.
Why-
So
why
don't
are you
become
talking
a
about cherries?
statistic and enjoy celebrating the
I
4th
thought I
of
knew I wanted some
July
cherries.
safely. Rachel Brown, ABC 7
What did they have in
Eyewitness
that bag
News.
today?
Good advice there.
Cherries.
It is a 20-year-old
It
cold
was like
case.
2 bags
Now
of
Anaheim
cherries.
police are reopening that investigation into a young mother's murder on the anniversary
What
of
kind of
her
cherries is that?
disappearance.
Now,
Mariana Tapia
I
was
didn't
last
get to
seen
go
alive
over it with you because I had to
20
put that
years
stuff
ago
up. I
today.
came home.
She was just 18
Because I told my
years
father, I
old at the
said,
time.
I'm
Her
not going
daughter
to, I had my
was 4.
appointments at 10. He
Police
said,
said that
don't you
Mariana
worry
was
about
last
that damn
seen at the
appointment.
El Rodeo
First off, you
nightclub
know they
in
ain't gonna
Pico
see you at 10
Rivera
o'clock.
dancing with some
Because I have
unknown
to
men, and
meet my
Mariana's
caseworker.
family reported her missing. 2 months later,
And
her
so
body was
I,
then
like,
found right off
went
the
up there.
91 freeway
How
in
was it
Orange
before they
County.
opened?
Homicide detectives hope that
Surveying
witnesses
the
who
people.
were reluctant to speak up
Some
in the
people
past
were nice.
are now ready to come
Some people
forward.
are very pleasing. I
Los
mean,
Angeles
seriously,
police have
they
also
just,
opened
I
an
mean,
internal affairs investigation
happy
into
to
why the
help
woman who
somebody.
drove the
You know,
getaway
some
car in the
people out there, they just
aftermath of
got
Nipsey
this,
Hussle's
like,
murder
sour
was then
puss
sent
look on
home
their
when
face.
she tried to turn herself in.
And I'm like,
Grand
if
jury
you ain't
testimony
happy,
shows the woman who
do
drove the
something else.
suspect Eric Holder away from that shooting had
Seriously,
gone to the
if you are
station
not
because
happy,
her car
do
and license
something
plate were on the news. Well, testimony shows a front desk
I go to that
officer
down there.
turned the woman away.
People know me.
The LAPD says that matter is under
And stuff.
investigation.
I told the security
Cleanup
guard, I said,
continues
you
right
know,
now
the day
from a
that I
car
never have
crash
to see
at a
you again,
Northridge
I'm going to
tire
be one
shop.
happy
You have to
camper.
see
And
this
he
damage
laughed
here.
because he knew.
Police
He
said
said,
2 cars
yeah,
were
so, you
speeding
know,
down
you ain't
Balboa
trying to come
Avenue
up
around
here.
11:15 last night when they hit
But
a
you
dip
know,
in
you in
that
the system
road.
and
One
stuff.
car
He said,
veering
this
into
might, I mean,
oncoming
this
traffic,
motherfucker,
hitting a
he
third
should be
car
all
that went
business.
flying into that tire store
I
there.
mean, this one man talking
Onlookers
about
say
it was a
they had
woman
never
and
seen
they
anything like
he
it
sat there
before.
and had his hand to his
Yeah,
head.
sparks everywhere flew, and right away,
He was trying to
I
be
think they were
funny.
going
He was
120
trying to be
miles
funny.
an
I guess he
hour.
wants
That's
to
kind
get
of
something to
what I
do.
realized. Like, it's crazy.
So what was going through your mind when you cried?
But you know, because I mean, he really, I mean, he asked me was I standing in that line.
Police do
I said,
not
I'm
believe the
just waiting
drivers
for them to put
involved
my
were
name
under
up
the
there so I can get
influence of
these
any drugs or alcohol, and luckily nobody
The
was
lady already
hurt.
told me, she said,
Workers
I'm
across
gonna give
LA
you some
County
gas
are
money.
celebrating a new minimum wage increase. This is
So
a
that
major
you
step
know,
forward for those who have been
you just
fighting for
continue to
fair
look for
wages
work.
for
I
all
said, yeah,
workers.
I'm gonna do all right.
Eyewitness News reporter Annabelle Munoz has the
She
details
said, how's it
on
going? I
this new
said,
plan.
It's a
I
celebration
have one interview.
and a call
And,
to
but
action.
the thing is, they said that they hiring to actually
Just went into effect
about
in the cities of
in
Los
the middle of the
Angeles,
month.
Pasadena, Santa Monica, and unincorporated areas of LA
But
County.
at the same time, like I said,
We're celebrating the increase in
It is
minimum
what
wage
it
that
is.
was
She always speaks
finally went
English.
for 2 years ago.
until she's pregnant, she ready to have that
26
baby.
or more employees
She
must
ready to
pay
go on
at least
maternity leave.
$14.25 an hour. Those with fewer than 26 must pay $13.25 an
You know, I'm
hour.
sitting here like, what are you talking about? My father wants me to teach you.
Who clean your cars and people who serve even
And you
restaurants.
like,
Now,
you mean
organizers
teaching us,
also
you telling us about your
highlighted the
life.
challenges
Exactly.
many workers who are not covered under this increase continue to face.
Like the garment workers
I'm
that
telling
are,
you about my life.
all their workers are paid by pieces. So what this increase
What do
in
you
minimum
tell me
wage actually
about
does is it puts
your
them at a
life?
deficit for the work that they do.
When you
Really
get on
doesn't
your
mean
knees
nothing for
and
they
you say your
were,
prayers at
you
night,
know, that
what are you
grade that's
asking
being
for?
offered
Help with your
is,
life.
for so many employees.
Advocates are asking city and county leaders to do more to protect all workers. The city of Los
So you my
Angeles
friend,
has
you ain't my
office
friend.
designated to protect fair wages.
I mean, if you're a friend to me, you ain't my friend. And the thing is, you gonna sit there and, I mean, by the time you figure it out that you don't even know who Jesus Christ is, just like you call yourself being Christian,
While
I
opponents
mean, I
have
told
argued
y'all,
cases
you gonna feel
business
real
owners
stupid.
and force some restaurants to
Okay,
close,
wait a
many
minute.
areas
I
will
have to blow
continue
my nose.
enforcing a gradual increase, with the
There's
minimum
no
wage
problem.
reaching $15 an hour by 2021. In downtown Los Angeles, Annabelle Munoz, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Nike is now moving forward with its 4th of July sneakers, I should say, removing them from the store shelves after Colin Kaepernick raised concerns over
First
the
off,
sneakers' symbolism.
who's my friend?
Take a look. Kaepernick reportedly
Miss
told
Maggie's
Nike
my
that the
friend.
shoes with the Betsy Ross flag design were
Lisa
offensive to
Nelling's
the
my little
country's
sis. I
past
mean, she
history
can't
of
stop
slavery.
being my little sis. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I love
The
her.
American flag with the white stars, 13
She
of them
might
in a
not like
circle
half the
there.
shit I say,
They were
but I love
supposed to
her.
go on sale this
And
week.
as long as Rick
Nike
is taking
released a
care of
statement
her,
saying it's pulled the shoe because
he ain't
it
gonna have
featured
a
an
problem
old
with me.
version of the American
I
flag.
will never,
Now,
ever
talk about a survival
have
story
a problem
here.
with
A
that man.
Houston
As
man
long
who
as he took care
disappeared
of
for
her.
nearly
Because he
5
took care
days
of Miss
has
Costa,
been
too.
found alive after
She's
crashing
my
his
other
car
mother.
into the woods. And you have to look at this car. Jose Velasquez disappeared without a trace last week. His family reported him missing. He didn't show up for work.
Kathy Walker.
Wow. 5
I
days
love
later,
her.
a volunteer search party discovered him lying next to that car in the woods. Mr.
Tony Giaramella
Velasquez was
Jr.?
thrown from the driver's seat in a
He's so cool with
crash.
me and ain't even funny. I mean, Tony Giaramella is smooth. He like, dude, hey, whatever floats your boat.
Rescuers said
I'm
that
not
they
even
were
drifting.
amazed at how long he survived without
Kimber
any
Patterson?
water. They found him severely
Same
dehydrated,
thing.
of course. He
Smooth.
suffered from a
See,
collapsed lung as
the
well.
thing is, you
And
have
is
to
now
understand
recovering,
something,
thank
people.
goodness, at a local hospital. Still ahead here.
When you
Looking
get
ahead
bent
to
out of
4th July,
shape
right around the
behind
corner,
what
here's a
somebody
live look
says,
from our camera in Burbank.
this
The
is you.
skies are a lot clearer
Because they
in this
said
shot
what they wanted to
compared
say.
yesterday, too, with that haze.
Donald Trump talks
Branch
about
and
all
Kimmy
kind of
find
shit
out
all the
how warm
time.
the temps are gonna
He
get.
has no
Whether this
filter.
is barbecuing, swimming
And y'all
weather
still
for your
sitting there
Florida.
saying
I'll
that
be
he
right
needs
back.
to start like filtering his thoughts. No, he don't. He don't have to. Because he ain't had nobody teach him how to do that shit, much less if they could. He done told you, he said, I'll grab a woman by her genitalia. And you're sitting there looking at that shit, and then you sit there and you act like you all of a sudden you surprised that that's who's running the government. They founded this country as criminals. You heard me right? Criminals. There is not anybody out there who has not stolen a land. Even the Queen of England. Shit. She inherited that shit. It's a bloodline.
When I was a kid growing up in Southern California,
And you sitting there loving them, adoring them and stuff. Let me give you a handout, please.
everybody else. Eyewitness News built its name on breaking
So what's the story?
investigative journalism. Being accurate, being straightforward, and we've done it for decades.
Come on now. What's the story?
Eyewitness News.
Henry VIII did not like the fact that he could not get a divorce from Catherine. That was an arranged shit. He didn't want that shit. So he said, I'll start my own movement. So he did. Protestants. They ain't got shit to do with Christ. It had everything to do with him. And you know how he thought about women. He killed his wives if he didn't like them, if they couldn't give him a son. And they sitting there bowing down to him. Oh, yeah. Please. Donald Trump, he divorces you. That's what he does. He divorces you. I told you, see, y'all don't understand half the shit. That is your history. Much less your story. You sitting there trying to figure out how you going to interpret a dream. You can't interpret a dream because, first off, you ain't God. My Father is God. Now, did I understand what I was dreaming half the time? Sometimes I did and sometimes I didn't. But now I understand better. Why? Because my Father knows I get bored. I'm not God. But he get bored too. I mean, he was ready to change that channel. He got tired of looking at y'all. You stupid idiot. Donald Trump wants to rule the world. You say Hitler. Donald Trump is stupid. Let me tell you why. Because he doesn't belong to that league. Putin don't like him. Are you paying attention to me? Putin does not like him. And neither does Kim Jong Un. They already know he's a straight up idiot. And they laughing at us because we put that motherfucker in office.
Yellow jacket super nest. That's a super nest. Experts say they can grow to be as large as a car.
And you say,
containing
no,
as
no,
many
no,
as
no, no.
18,000 insects. Usually only one or two are spotted
All
each
it
year.
took
Experts in Alabama
was
say
not knowing how to
only
work that
four.
system.
They're blaming the
Now,
warmer
Donald Trump
winter.
is not as
But
stupid
in
as you
food
think.
resources-
He knew how to work a system, and he did work that system.
Oh, thank you. It looks like an alien's growing on the side of that house.
The Celebrity Apprentice.
I don't even know what to say about that.
That's how he started the shit.
Move to another state. Move to our state. Because we
Now,
didn't have a very
all
warm
it takes
winter, I'd say.
is
Yeah,
somebody
wet
who
winter,
does
so
not
hopefully
get
that-
it
Yeah, keeps them out.
to get you where you
Yeah,
want to be.
just don't come here, and then we're good. Oh boy.
I told you,
Well,
y'all
let's
got
take a look
problems.
outside. It is beautiful. Yesterday was gorgeous. Today, another beautiful day. Temperatures, though, are starting to come down a little bit. Irvine, good morning.
Lisa Williams sitting there talking about
Yeah, 71 degrees.
she can connect you with your
Out of the
dad.
southwest, about 9 miles an hour. Humidity coming
See, I mean, I told you, she got a
83%.
whole
Temperatures elsewhere. Here's what we're
line
looking at. Palm
of
Springs,
shit.
99, Big
I mean,
Bear,
she made
72
some
degrees.
cards. I mean, she
We
can
are
get all
not
that shit.
seeing much at all in terms of the cloud cover, or at least not that marine layer. That has
Her
burned
grandmama
up
told
very
her, she
quickly
said, if
for
I
us.
see my
Sun at
own
about
death,
1,600 feet this morning,
I'm gonna stop this
over
reading.
LAX, but that's just burned off, and we are looking at sunny skies.
She got a version of peas to this day because
So here's what's going on with
the fact that somebody choked on a pea.
We've got a high pressure system to the southeast. We have another one out in the Pacific. So they're all working.
Y'all ain't paying
together. But the
attention.
high
Y'all,
pressure
seriously,
system
y'all
is
not
not
paying
strong
attention.
right now.
It's hot as fuck out here.
Just a bit, bringing us to milder conditions.
It's
So
in the
cooler
it's in the
temperatures
news. They talking about up there north of California.
Yep, that includes
Oh,
the
Cheryl
4th of
Stewart.
July. So we are looking
Is it
at
really hot up
mild
there?
conditions.
That
It'll
you know
still
that
feel
the
like
seafood is
summer.
cooking
It's still
itself.
sunny and beautiful in most areas, but just not as warm as it is right now. So clear skies for downtown Los Angeles. A few clouds out there. 84 degrees is where we were
I'll post the
yesterday.
shit. I'll post the shit for you to see it. It's in the news.
2 degrees above that norm, and today we're going for average.
And it's starting to heat up down here, too.
Just a couple of degrees. Sunset
Well, you
right
like-
now past 8 p.m. coming in at 8:08
Well, yes, global
p.m.
warming.
All right, take a look at your temperatures
Yeah.
for today. Palm
It's all
Springs,
that. What you want?
105, 84 Temecula,
You want a cookie?
89 for Lake
I
House
asked that
North.
lady.
Big Bear,
She said it was a
72
cookie in
degrees
there.
there.
I don't know. Because I asked her, I said, is it cookie in there? She said, yeah.
through the foothills, mid-80s there. We've got 81
Because, I mean, it was,
for Santa
they
Clarita,
had sprinkles on
80
that stuff. They look good. I said,
Sunday
did you
forecast
give me a
set by
cookie?
AccuWeather.
Yeah,
We're
I said,
seeing these temperatures right at average. 82.
it's the
Looking good for
thing.
today, LA,
I told you, I
County.
know I was talking about what you want, a cookie, you want a cracker, what you want?
Into Thursday,
There's some
we're
crackers in there, too.
mid-70s for the 4th of July, and then we're going to start to see those temperatures climb after that into the upper 70s.
You
However,
said they're
we'll
like,
continue to keep it below our seasonal
wait a
average.
minute.
So today
You
is the warmest
laughing.
day in our
You ain't got
forecast
shit. I ain't got
period.
nothing.
And it's also the day when we are aiming
I went up to
for
that county.
right down to average.
They said they're going to give me some gas money.
88 for you, cooling it down to
She said it'll
82
post tonight.
As we get to Thursday, and then back into the 90s we go as we get to Saturday and Sunday.
So I can look for a job.
Weekend beaches, 74. You guys have seen those temperatures drop down to 67
Because
for
I
the
told
4th
her,
of
she
July.
said, how are you getting around? I said,
A deeper marine
if
layer, so it might take a
I
little bit
have
longer for,
gas
that
money,
fog to
I
clear on out
will
of the way in the morning. Now,
spend the
72
money
for you. Now, you're gonna see your
to
temperatures
just
increase
drive.
as we get to the 4th
Otherwise,
of
I'm
July.
on that bus.
To 76 degrees, also pretty breezy there.
I
30 miles
find
an hour.
this
So
is
gusty
my
conditions
case
at
with her.
times, and then
First time I met that
Saturday is
woman.
much warmer there. Deserts in the 90s.
She said,
And then
no,
we
I
see
wouldn't
that
either.
100
No, you
degrees
won't.
show up for us
Because I
on
have never seen
Saturday.
you
That's for the
before.
high desert. So, Brandy, overall, 4th of July is looking fantastic. I'm excited about that. We thank you for that, Kim. Well, thank you. Well, today is a day 3 of NBA's free agency.
My friend,
Still no word.
Elle Young.
She's
She's a social worker.
where Moreno Valley
She
native
know this shit
Kawhi
work.
Leonard is going to play his next basketball
She
season.
still, I
He
mean,
does
every now and
play
then
with
she'll
the Lakers
show up on my
still.
page. She'll say,
The Raptors
she'll
are
acknowledge
also
some
still in
shit.
play technically, but it's
Because she
unclear
said spiritual
exactly
warfare is
where
real.
he's
Yeah,
going
it
to
is.
end up.
Well, whose
As we
spirit?
monitor that, guess what? It's
Whose
another
spirit
big
are
day
you
for
now at
US
war with?
women's soccer. Yes,
It ain't got shit to do with me. It got everything to do with you.
Championship game, if they beat England
So, no,
today in the
no,
semifinals,
I'm not.
at the game scheduled for noon our time. And if you're looking for a place to watch the LA
What did I
Galaxy
say
holding a
over
watch
10
party
years
at
ago?
Tom's Urban. I'm just too excited to hear about this. There'll be
What
posters,
did I tell you
17 best
about my
players available
story?
for people to attend.
That I was supposed to
Galaxy Star
bridge
Squad,
both
their mascot
worlds.
Cosmo will also be at the watch party while rooting on
You know,
the
the streets paved with gold.
Coming up next year,
And then
is
this
our
shit.
Circle of Health report.
And y'all sitting there like, you just make some shit up. No, you make shit up all the time. You believe in a storyline. You believe in forgiveness. Why do you believe in forgiveness? Seriously. If you didn't have anything to forgive, you would not have a cause. Did you hear me? If you did not have anything to forgive, you would not have a cause.
This is how driving.
That's why everybody is fucked up to you. To you. Not to themselves. To you. And you talking more shit than anybody I know.
Trump at $4.99 barbecue bacon double cheeseburger combo.
For uplifting news
Yeah, that's
and
funny as hell,
stunning
too.
images from the circle
Yeah.
of eyewitnesses, follow us on Instagram at
He's telling me I use my minutes
and
at
remember to post
24.
your photos and
Yeah,
videos with
I know what I
hashtag
use.
ABC7 Eyewitness.
Yeah, we're gonna need 500 more units pronto.
We don't have that kind of money right now, Carl.
You will in 10 minutes. That's how long it will take you to get funding through Cabbage. I know. I'm 10 minutes in the future, spokesguy.
What am I going to teach you? I told you, you ain't paid me for shit. And I don't work for free. So, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you as simply as this. All this shit that you see going on in the world is going to stay in place. Why? Because it can. The people that you want to sit there and celebrate, they in place. They ain't going nowhere. Now, Venus Williams handed off the torch to a little girl, 15 years old, who basically, as far as Venus Williams was concerned, that was her idol. And so she, okay. And Serena said, well, she plays like Venus. Venus can't play tennis forever, and neither can Serena. Somebody's got to replace them. For you black people who want to sit there and root somebody on in a sport that basically was all Caucasian. Until it wasn't. You do realize that in this country, the first thing they want to sit there and say, you don't belong in the game. Now they try. What's over there in England that now they got the NBA over there playing? They're trying to grow a brand.
She likes that the low carb veggie is high in vitamin C and minerals, but she's even more.
Because see, it's not about America anymore. Now it's about just making money. Sell them tickets. You want me to teach you something? What you want me to teach you? How to make some money? That's not my job. That's your job. Y'all don't make that shit happen.
In other words, Heckama's fiber acts like food for
Because as far as you're concerned, Toronto, you playing down there in Mexico, playing everywhere. You do realize that, don't you? You are playing in all kind of countries. You were slow getting on board with soccer. And the thing is, see, the man ain't doing shit. It's the women who over there doing some shit. The women is kicking butt and taking no names. So, that one girl, I like her because she said she did not care about Donald Trump. She said, I will not go to the White House if we win. And you know, Donald, that just chaps his eye. I told you, you ain't gonna like me. And but see, the thing is, I didn't come here to make friends. I came here to point out the truth. Because you always have my God is truthful. And I ain't God. But I do believe in my Father. And I know that He wants me to speak the truth, and the truth will set you free. So when you are no longer in my life, that means I don't owe you shit. You cannot call me. You don't have my number. You don't know shit about me. He can do whatever he wants now. And you motherfuckers gonna sit there and talk about, I knew him when. Fuck you. You gonna what? Try and write a book? Stupidity. It's got a name. You're always talking about whose face is behind, next to the picture of food in the dictionary. I see a lot of foolish people out there. I told you that guy, I mean, he didn't bother me but I walked away from him because he started talking crazy, talking about there's a woman in the bathroom. There's no woman in that bathroom. But you sitting there trying to be funny. That shit ain't funny. Because you don't even know anything about anybody. And yeah, there was one time when I went in that bathroom, there was a transgender who was basically transitioning. Because when I saw her, I was like, she passed enough for a woman that I was like, you ain't comfortable enough going into the women's room yet? No, she wasn't. I ain't mad at her. And she was at the urinal. She whipped it out like I did. Okay, Bob, what you want me to say now? Why you say it like that? You don't know what he said. He's talking to me. He got me. He said, shut the fuck up. See this card? This is a card of entitlement. He said, this is all y'all entitled to. He ain't thinking about you. Y'all talk to no shit. You said you God. You ain't God. You say you Christian. You ain't even Christian. I done came here and surveyed you, and then I'm like, no, I don't know you. I mean, there's a lot of people in the past over that I know, but I don't know you. Oh, that was so sad. I told you, he told me straight up, he said, y'all are not going to even be able to choose how you die. And all these people who call themselves being psychic and mediums and more and stuff, and they take that shit on. Ooh, you can't shake that shit? Ooh, that shit's gonna be funny as hell. Because see, you want to know what it is like to go through what they go through until you can't get rid of that shit.
The U.S. border with Mexico. A congressional delegation visited 2 border patrol stations in Texas yesterday.
Now, to quote my former friend Darnell, who told me that I couldn't judge him, be jolly, happy go jolly. One thing I know about you is that you are not my friend.
This is always a fun time of the year, but firefighters and police know just
One thing I know about Peter
dangerous
Sanchez, he is not my friend.
If you're illegally
And one thing I
using
know about a lot of you,
today they're spraying 14,000
you might want
gallons of
to
phosphate
divorce
to
yourself
high-risk brush
from such
areas surrounding
associations.
Rose Bowl Stadium. A
Because see, the
preventative
thing
measure to
is,
keep trees and
I
grassland from
still
burning.
have money
This ahead of
in my bank
America
account
Fest, Southern
with my
California's
father.
largest
Because he
4th of
asked me, he
July
said,
fireworks display.
what do you
LA
want?
Police
What
Chief
do I
Michael
pay for you? I said, you don't pay anything because I belong to you.
illegal, carrying a $500 fine,
And all
a
this shit
very
that's going
high
on,
probability of serious
you
harm.
think I didn't know?
At the Rose
You think
Bowl,
I did
Rachel
not know
Brown,
that shit was coming?
ABC7 Eyewitness News.
And I'm sat there, I sat on that floor, and I done told you how sick I was, because I had to bring that shit through. That's why I know that shit. That's why I know it well. My father, let's go. He drew some shit. He makes it happen. He let me see it. He let me test it and all that kind of stuff. I said, this is fucked up shit. Yeah, it is fucked up. Because the thing is, as far as, like I told you straight up, he told you straight up, you were going to have to suffer these problems. Because the thing is, come on people, what are you saying? I said, you're not going to like the parts that you have to play. He did the math. He was the one that told me straight up what you had in the bank account. That's why I told you. I said, some of you people are coming back because the thing is, he can't pay you out. Not fast enough. So you have to come back. I told you, I didn't see everybody queued up. I ain't even tripping off of that. You want to know what I know? Oh, it's going to take some time. So don't even think for 1 second you're going to lay a hand on me. Because if you try it, he's going to take you out first.
Of course, and has a crown of spine-like hairs.
And no,
And it
Donald
turns
Trump
out
ain't
they're
going
influencing the
nowhere.
zombies, apparently. What? I know. So there you go. I
And
see
no,
a little bit
Oprah
of
is
a
not going
resemblance.
to
We
run
just
for
got turned
office.
into a whitish blue color, Kimmy.
And
Yeah.
neither is Michelle
And then
Obama.
people will buy it.
Yes, yeah. For all of
Why?
us that are missing Game of Thrones, you're welcome.
Why? Why would they?
That's the Brewing Witness News here at 11 a.m. Straight ahead.
Michelle Obama
Sarah
spent enough
Hughes
time in that
next
White
on
House.
827. Of course, you can get your
It's the
news
White
right
House.
today on our website.
Here's where the white people go.
827.com, on Facebook, Twitter,
And think they
Instagram.
running some shit.
Have a great afternoon.
Now, Kamala Harris, she mixed, so she might get in there. Well, she'll get in there before somebody else. But you see me talking about, who are you talking about? Would you like to know who's going to be the next president? Because I knew Donald Trump was going to win. Just like I knew that Barack was going to get a second term.
This is how driving should feel. The tech advanced Nissan Leaf.
You have a nice day.